Good morning, what is up guys? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So today we get the sailing technical pre-release. So basically they're adding a bunch of the sailing content into the game, but we can't access it yet just so that the actual full release goes well. So some of the known issues right off the bat, we're aware that some players are experiencing a crash error when attempting to launch the game. Our team is actively investigating. Thank you for your patience. Please try restarting your client to resolve this in the meantime. I'm actually logged in right now, haven't had any issues, I probably just jinxed it. So some clue steps cannot be completed if they require a sailing step to be hotfixed. That's something to think of, right? Imagine you get a clue and then you can't finish it. So we are aware of fires appearing in the water at Temporis, investigating. The boss fight in the quest Swan Song cannot be completed, and they're investigating that. Armadillo and Dragon Hunter crossbows are currently auto special attacking against players to be hotfixed. Some agility shortcuts and water-based transportation methods are sending players out of bounds or to unintended locations, investigating that as well. And farming patches are appearing as unweedable for some players. Okay. So if you log into the game right now, you can actually see the new sailing icon here, but you basically, I can still wear my max cape as of right now, right? But it's cool to actually see it in here. If we click on the sailing skill, you can actually see a lot of the stuff, like the different boats, the different ports, right? Different port tasks. Very cool to go through all of this, kind of get some ideas of the different shipwreck salvaging all the way up to level 87. We can see the 3 Barracuda trials at 30, 55, and 72. Different boat parts, different construction levels you'll need for them, right? Going all the way up to 97. Sailing with 87 construction as a requirement. One thing that's really cool here too, you can see all the different boat facilities. Lots of different facilities, again, going up to 92 with the Dragon Cannon. And also, this is really cool too. You can see the different crewmates you can get, and you can get up to 5 crewmates at 95 sailing. And it will show you sort of like what you need. So for this girl that looks like she is doing Temporis, right? You will need to actually kill 100 Temporis to unlock her. So maybe if you want that, go for it now type thing. This one, you'll need the Royal Trouble quest, right? It's cool that it shows you all of this like a couple weeks in advance. This guy right here, you'll need the Tourist Trap, right? And you can kind of see like 55, I can get 2 crewmates, you know? It's cool to just take a look at this. So, sailing technical pre-release. So in case you've been living under a particularly large rock recently, Old School's first ever new skill, sailing, launches on November 19th. Before launch day arrives, we're battening down the hatches and making sure everything's ship shape behind the scenes. This week's update marks the sailing technical pre-release, where we're hosting most of the sailing content into the game, but it'll remain locked and unplayable until launch. This pre-release is a crucial step in preparing for one of the biggest updates Old School has ever seen, with so many new systems, assets, and code changes introduced by sailing. We need to ensure everything integrates cleanly with the live game environment. This allows us to monitor how the game performs under real conditions, identify any last-minute issues, and keep everything stable ahead of launch day. So while you'll start seeing some new faces, icons, and quest names around Gielinor and the wider internet, you won't be able to train the skill or set sail just yet. Think of it as loading the ship before departure. Feel free to let us know which things you spot that you're most excited for. We can't wait to see your posts about all the new additions coming into the game. As this one is one of the largest technical updates we've ever deployed, we recommend steering clear of high-risk activities like hardcore Ironman antics or dangerous PVM right after the update, just while we monitor for any unexpected issues. I wanted to do some fucking raids today. So here's what you'll notice in game. So sailing NPCs or interfaces, interacting with some of these will inform you that sailing is available from November 19th. Quest, music, and max capes are unaffected. You'll still be able to wear them until sailing's full release. Sailing quests like the Pandemonium and Current Affairs appear in your quest list but are grayed out and marked as coming soon. The sailing skill guide and quest journals are visible but only show that the content will unlock on November 19th. Sailing XP cannot be earned or granted by any means, so no sneaking in any XP lamps or tiers of Gothics. Sea creatures, boats, and shipwrights can be seen but not used. Attempting to interact will simply give you some flavored dialogue. Okay, that's interesting. Sailing-related Slayer tasks, collection log entries, and music tracks will be visible but remain locked until launch. Fish chunks from aerial fishing being converted to fish offcuts, the same ones you'll get from barbarian fishing. Okay, please note they still behave exactly the same. Essentially, everything is in place, but the ship still mooned for final checks. Okay, so yeah, it looks like all the content is sort of in the game. We just can't access it yet until the 19th. So a few things to note. So you may notice a few items like steel chains appearing in smithing skill guide. These currently have a limited use, but will be used for future sailing content. So don't worry if you spot them a tad early. Certain sailing related items may also be visible in game, but not yet craftable. This is entirely intentional, so don't worry. So the shores ahead. So today, the sailing technical pre-release update, sailing content added but locked. From today until November 18th, technical monitoring and stability checks. And then obviously November 19th, sailing launches for all players. Showing like the different times here, the system update timer, the game worlds go offline briefly, the worlds come back online, blah, blah, blah. So that you get the whole schedule here. Please note that once game worlds come back online, the update will have been deployed despite not being accessible to players yet. As a result of this, the max cape and its perks will no longer be usable, and everyone will officially have level 1 sailing, which will be reflected on the high scores right away upon logout. You won't be able to start the Pandemonium quest that unlocks this skill until sailing. We make sailing accessible, hopefully around 10 a.m. UTC. We'll keep you updated via our usual channels to see whether any of your existing, if we need extra time for our final checks. Okay, some of this is not making sense here, but yeah, that's what it says. If you're already feeling the sea breeze and want to get ahead of the waves, check out our blog, How to Prepare for Sailing, where we cover everything you'll need to sail like a pro on launch day. We already covered that. So we got the Z-Buffer graphical fixes. So last week we rolled out a major visual upgrade to Old School's rendering system, introducing true 3D depth calculations known as Z-buffering. In simple terms, this means surfaces can now display in the correct order, making the world feel a little more grounded, literally. Of course, when you overhaul something as fundamental as how the game sees depth, a few things are bound to need a little tinkering, aftercare here and there. You might have noticed the odd flickering floor, floating object, or shadow behaving badly. While the majority of these issues haven't been game breaking, we know they can be quite distracting, and we want you to know the team's been working hard to clean things up as fast as they can. Yeah, the other day, actually, I'll just throw in a clip. Jagex, I've found a bug. So as you can see, I have my dig site pendant here, and also the Xerix talisman. They work, but they're not visible. Kind of weird. Pretty sure all the menus would still work too. I can go, say, here. That's so weird. I just checked my alt account and they're appearing on my alt, but not on this account. What the fuck? You'll see Additional visual improvements rolling out gradually over the coming days and weeks as we continue to monitor your feedback and polish the new death system. Some of these fixes may arrive between our regular Wednesday game updates as they're deployed through ongoing engine and client updates. So don't worry if things suddenly improve without a formal patch note. Okay, so here's what we've addressed in this week's update. So fixed an issue where the entrance tunnels to the Piscarillis fishing colony were invisible. The trapdoor in the Walgothic Sleeps is now visible, and the flickering dungeon door has been fixed. Shadows now appear correctly for Verzik, her pet, and all her projectiles. The stairs to the treasure room in the Theater of Blood now displays correctly after defeating Verzik. The rug in the Darkness of Hallowvale quest is now visible once more. Fixed an issue where ground attack effects in the Huey encounter were flickering or not displaying properly. Fixed visual issues during Perilous Moons where blood moon pools and eclipse moon highlights appeared incorrectly. You can keep track of known issues and updates in the official Old School RuneScape Discord. I wonder if my issue was there, but it seems to be fixed today. So we've got a competition in-game Christmas jumper design. That's really cool, to be completely honest. So Spooktober is officially behind us, which means it's now socially acceptable to be hyped for the Christmas season. I actually was saying this to my girlfriend that next weekend I think we're going to be putting up the Christmas tree, doing it a little bit early this year. So on that note, we're kicking things off with a competition for a community designed reward from this year's upcoming Christmas event. What would your dream Old School RuneScape jumper look like in game? Grab the jumper template here and design one that fits your old school art style. I think it'd be really cool to have like a boss on it or something. Like imagine like Zulrah with like a Christmas hat, or even Jad or something like that with the Santa hat on. I think that'd be cool, or a party hat or something like that. So how to enter, we'll be sharing the competition posts today on our official Discord, so keep an eye out on our socials. You can enter the competition via any of these platforms. Very, very cool. I'm really curious to see what people will be doing. So the rewards is we'll be adding a Christmas jumper inspired by the winning design as an in-game reward from the Christmas event of 2025, and you will get 5 months of Old School RuneScape membership. It's kind of an odd number, 5 months of membership, but maybe you can go ahead and win that and knock out 99 sailing. Of course, merch, so play against Old School RuneScape NPCs on chess.com. I heard about this the other day. They have like some RuneScape chess. I never really looked at it, but Old School RuneScape has teamed up with chess.com to bring you a limited time playable chess bots available from November 3rd to the 30th. So on chess.com, you'll be able to face off against 5 of your favorite Old School RuneScape NPCs in a test of strategy and wit at varying difficulty levels ranging from beginner to grandmaster, featuring iconic NPCs such as the Wise Old Man, Celeste, Bob the Cat, Vanica, and the Goblin duo, Bent Nose, and Wardface. So enjoy lore-filled dialogue written and reviewed by JMods with each move you make. Very cool, especially if you are into chess. You may like this a lot. I personally don't even know how to play chess, but anyways, other changes. So the Halloween event has now concluded. I'm so glad I did it the other day because I wouldn't have been able to. And all the decorations have been removed. Any players who earned rewards can reclaim them from Diango as usual. The smithing skill guide now correctly lists blurite bars as requiring level 13 to smelt. Some grammar has been corrected in messages about personal best times in the tombs of a masked. Some grammar has been corrected in messages about broken Torva items. The buff bar now updates when ammo is equipped directly to your worn items from the ground. Some incorrect login tips about poison cures have been removed. To be honest, when they first started talking about these login tips, I was like, who fucking cares? It's one of those things where I think I know everything about the game. I've been playing it for fucking 15 years. But some of them I'm like, I didn't know that. So, good update, Jagex. And there is an annual survey prize raffle winners. So a massive thank you to everyone who took part in the took the time to complete the 2025 annual survey. Your feedback helps shape the future of Old School, and we really appreciate you sharing your thoughts with us. As promised, we've randomly selected 50 players to each receive $50 gift vouchers as a thank you for taking part. The vouchers should be with you within the next week, and it goes and shows all of the players right here. Very cool. Thanks again to everyone who shared their views this year. Your input really does make a difference, obviously, right? Community event, so into the pits with the mods. Okay, and shows when this is happening. PvP worlds, of course, and that's pretty much about it. So yeah, we got the sailing icon in the game now, releasing November 19th. I'm extremely excited. They also said there's some few of these. Oh yeah, if we go to the quests right here, there's some grayed out quests. So there is this one right here. You can see it's a short one. Ooh, we don't have the sailing requirement. This is the starter quest for sailing. We got this one, which I'm pretty sure we did in the beta too. And then this is a new one, the Troubled Tortigans, 45 sailing requirement. Very cool that there's 4 new quests. I honestly thought there'd be a lot more new quests released with sailing, but I guess 4 is good. There'll probably be a lot more in the future, but yeah, you can kind of check out, see some of the requirements, take a nice look at the sailing little menu here as well. You can definitely see a lot of cool things like the crewmates, different parts of the boat you can upgrade, and get you an idea on what to do for sailing. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. If you did watch the whole video, comment sailing down in the comments below. And yeah, we'll see you guys on November 19th with the release of sailing. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya later.